We just didn't play well. We really didn't, and told the guys that. This could be a humbling business.
Snap back, Caleb going to throw it down the left side lane. Open at the 10 to the 5. Adunze, touchdown!
The score kind of got away from us a little bit.
Handoff to Lamb, coming around the right edge. Lamb is tackled for no gain.
We got a Cowboy down on the field.
Certainly you lose a player like C.D. affection.
Ben's bag of tricks. Fans are going berserk. They loved it. Every bit of it. 65 yards to the house.
We got to stop giving up big plays on defense.
Everybody's just got to look at themselves and say, where can I get better and where can I help this team?
Hello, good morning. Welcome into First Take. We got Dan Orlovsky, Cam Newton hanging out with us. Amina Smith here with you. And Stephen A. Smith at the site of Monday Night Football where the Ravens will host the Lions. However, we got to start with America's team right here. The Bears and the Cowboys, they went head-to-head on Sunday. And Caleb Williams shined in a dominant 34-14 win. Dak Prescott threw 2 interceptions, including a crucial one on 4th and goal with less than 5 minutes remaining in the game. Meanwhile, Williams threw for 298 yards and 4 touchdowns, tying a career high for the quarterback. Vibes are high for the Bears after securing Ben Johnson's first win. Take a listen.
I got one more. My bad. It's Boss Man's first home victory. First win.
You know what I got. Repeat after me now. Good, better, best. Good, better, best. Never let it rest. Never let it rest. The good gets better. The good gets better. And you better get better. You better get better. Bears on 3. 1, 2, 3.
The vibes are high in Chicago. And let's start with looking at this Bears side. Caleb's great performance. Dan, I'll start with you. Is it more about Caleb Williams or the Cowboys' bad defense?
No, it's 100% about Caleb Williams because, one, it's the most professional performance that we've seen him have as a Chicago Bear, certainly. I think, two, he's playing a style that a lot of us question, like, can he? Can you have a game where you play at a very high level and not all of us are looking at, wow, look at this wow play. Look at him run around and make these 3 or 4 throws that are unbelievably athletic outside the pocket. He's seeing when the defense busts coverage and rips the touchdown to Rome Odunze. The flea flicker, the ball goes 65 yards down the field. But for me, it's so much timing and rhythm. In the confines, in the structure of the offense, are you doing that? Some of the zone throws that he had to some of his tight ends and receivers. Cowboys defense stinks, no question about it. But this is about Caleb. I point to one play where I go, wow, athletically, that's a special play. It was the 4th down when he moves up in the pocket and finds DJ Moore at the back of the end zone. Other than that, This is a professional performance by Caleb Williams, and it's 2 weeks in a row where you start to see improvement in ways that you demanded it. That's a great sign for him and the Bears.
Stephen A., what say you?
This is one of the most pathetic takes that Dan Orlovsky has ever given on that.
Wait a minute.
You got to be you got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding. With your knowledge of football. Listen, I'm not playing. Come on, Dan. You know what? You've forgotten more football than most people know. You saw how bad Dallas's defense was.
Yeah.
In the first half alone, you've got a situation where Caleb completed passes 65 yards, 41, 35, 31, and 29 yards, all in the first half. What about the flea flicker that DeAndre Swift threw there? He threw it up to the damn stands, for crying out loud. Caleb Williams had time to call his honey, or order Uber Eats, sit up there and take a phone call and all this stuff before the ball came down in his hands, and then he threw it down to Luther Burden III. Okay, come on, man. You saw that. You have no pass rush whatsoever. You only got 4 sacks over the 3 games. The back end of your defense, your secondary, one miscommunication after another. You've seen all of this. And we're going to sit up here today and you're going to tell me, listen, I'm happy for Caleb Williams. The brother's got skills. I believe in him. I believe his future is bright. But I'm just talking strictly about what you saw yesterday. You going to sit up there with a straight face and say that was about Caleb Williams instead of a defense that looks absolutely positively horrible. Last but not least, total defense 30th in the NFL. Scoring defense 28th. Pass defense 31st in the NFL. Sacks per game, they're 29th. Third down defense, they're dead last. The Dallas Cowboys defense is awful. Absolutely awful. You know it. I know it. Anybody with 2 eyes sees it. And as a result, we got to sit up there and look at what the Dallas Cowboys, where they're going to go from here and what they're going to be able to do. Last but not least, before I pass this to Cam, before I pass this to Cam. And Dio, I definitely want your take on this as well. Cam, I think what transpired yesterday with CeeDee Lamb is damn near a fireable offense. To line him up in the backfield and give him the ball on a running play. He's not Debo. He's not built for that, y'all. He ain't Cam. That's like that's damn near like taking D.O. and putting him in the backfield and say, go ahead and run the damn football. That's not his game. You're paying this man $136 million and he's got a high ankle sprain because of that? Oh, come on, man. Go ahead, y'all. Go ahead, y'all. Y'all know I don't. Okay, go ahead.
It's an embarrassing comment by you.
So I'll say this.
Embarrassing?
Go ahead, Cam. Go ahead.
It's hot in here.
It is. It's a little hot.
I like her reaction.
Y'all coming out the gate house today.
Stephen Anthony, I like where you at. Okay, let me unpack this or try to unpack this. First and foremost, with a guy like CeeDee Lamb, you have to find ways to get him the ball, no matter what. I mean, in the backfield and punt return and kick return and as a quarterback and wildcat, it doesn't matter. He's that dynamic of a player that you have to get him the football. And understanding this, Stephen A., anybody with two eyes, well, fortunately and unfortunately, I have four eyes today, and I saw what you saw. The Dallas defense is a Travis Shan mockery. I mean, it's one of those situations that it's Trayvon Diggs, like, bro, like, who is this? He's like a shell of himself. Yeah. And I'm like, yo, like he's slipping and falling. I'm slipping. I'm falling. I can't get up.
I'm falling. Get up.
I see where you at, bro. I see where you at. But understand this, though. The DBs, it's like the miscommunication. And we've seen these things happen in nauseum over the last 3 weeks. Okay, first week, Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts had somewhat of a good game, but not anywhere elite. Russell Wilson the following week, and he's playing like, let Russ cook. Easy, big guy. He gonna give you one. I told you he gonna give you one. Third week, you got Caleb Williams, and it's like, yo, Caleb Williams needed that type of performance for the fan base, for the coaching staff, and most importantly for himself to see that he can play at a high level. So I'm with Dan O when he says a professional performance. Yeah. And in this league, you have to perform when you need to perform and when it's favorable for you to perform.
Yeah, so, and that's my thing. So in regards to the Caleb thing, and this is why, Stephen A., it's outrageous for you to go, well, it's about the Cowboys defense. One, we knew the defense was bad going into it. We've seen it, okay? So then the question was...
We saw the Bears be bad, too.
But CeeDee Lamb got hurt. So the Bears were at advantage because it was only George Pickens. It's about Caleb Williams. Because one, and Cam knows this, when you as a quarterback and the defense makes a mistake, do you make him pay for it? Yeah. He did that. And then two, are you making mistakes that are hurting your football team, which we've seen Caleb do, which we've watched him do when it comes to you're making it too hard, you're trying to do too much, you're not playing. Yes, Stephen A. Take away the flea flicker.
No.
Okay, then he's going to be 18 to 28 for 230 yards.
Listen, you know what? You can't have it both ways.
Yes,
you can't have it both ways. You can't sit up there with your iPad, dissect this stuff on a big screen for First Take, Get Up, Sports Center, and every NFL Live and everybody in between, teaching us about football the way that few can, okay? And then all of a sudden, you want to engage in selective amnesia because you want to fawn over the latest quarterback, Mr. Quarterback Lover. That's who you are. That's who you are. And the bottom line is this. Excuse me. The question is, when you're talking about Caleb's performance, more about him or than the Cowboys defense. The Dallas Cowboys defense is horrific. No pass rush, no secondary, can't stop a damn cold. And you're telling me that we're going to sit up there and ignore the fact that Caleb Williams, again, who I believe in, who will progress, who has potential. I love the kid, and I think he's got a bright future. I believe in him. But he sacked 68 times last year, okay? He was getting sacked thus far this year. What happens against the Cowboys? He didn't get touched. Like I told you, he called this lady. He sat up there and called Uber Eats. He took phone calls. He was doing everything back there before he threw a damn pass because he sat up there looking pretty. Y'all are quarterbacks that I'm talking about here. How often do you see a cat have that much time to throw the football in the pocket? You saw it. Where was the rush? Where's the pressure? You only got no pressure. You can't defend the pass. Come on. Come on, Dan.
Okay.
Listen.
This is your problem.
Go ahead. What's my problem? What's my problem, Dan?
Style that he hasn't done in the NFL on a consistent basis. We're looking for development out of the dude. Caleb. We've seen him make jaw-dropping plays.
I'm not taking anything away from Caleb.
So when
I'm saying the Cowboys defense, that's the bigger story, how awful they are. They're
no, it's
awful.
not. We know their defense is awful. We knew from the moment they traded Micah, it was going to be bad. This was the opportunity to watch Caleb play and continue to develop playing in a style that he hasn't played in. And also, this is coming from the guy that was skeptical about it. This was coming from the guy that said, take Jaden over Caleb because I like this offense. This was coming from the guy that was skeptical,
Let me help you out.
about the Ben Johnson and Caleb marriage.
Look, go ahead.
Let me help you out. It would have been a bigger story. It would have been a bigger story if the Cowboys defense looked decent and Caleb looked bad, because we would have been wondering about his future if he could have do something against this defense. But the fact that he was able to do what he did in the first half alone, looking at Dallas's defense, you're like, damn, this is worse than we thought. That's all I'm saying.
So I think, with analyze, I'm in unfamiliar territory right here. Usually, I'm like mitigating, like, do I do it?
See Cam, he's sitting
I'm
back
like,
he don't know what to do.
I love where we at, though. I love where we at. But I would say this. The thing about Dan's point is, I think everybody wanted to see growth.
Yeah.
And steps to say, okay, you're a first pick of the draft pick.
Yeah.
Hey, let's figure this out.
Yeah.
Hey, are you making are you turning in a direction that's getting you closer to positioning your team to say, okay, we got us one, and then we can build around that?
Yeah.
Well, there's times where Caleb is in a position where it's like, hold on. Is this a bust?
Yeah.
And this is coming from a person that I've challenged him last week on my own platform by just saying, hey, bro, let's change the narrative. We don't worry about the fingernails and, you all the semantics that makes you unique and Gen Z's leader of, free spirit. Like, man, hey, bro.
Look at that, Cam.
Hey, dog, can we come down to
do y'all see how open these people are?
That's cool.
But that's Stephen A. But you got to make
defense is bad. We know that the defense is
but you
terrible.
got to. But that's why one, he's got to make the plays and the throws. He's got to see it the right way, get it out on time, and do it in structure. But if we walked out of this game and he has the same stat line and then 5 or 6 of those plays are him running around, holding the ball for 9 or 10 seconds, making some of these jaw-dropping throws, I'd be like, it's not going to carry over.
Yeah.
But this was
I guess my point is, who can't make those? Look at how wide open these people are. Go back to the highlights, please. There's nobody in the vicinity.
Yeah.
Look at them. Look at them.
I think there's
nobody there.
The follow-up will be, how do you bounce back after success with Caleb? Mm-hmm. Now, to Stephen A's point, I'm with you, bro. The bigger story is, okay, Dallas, we have to find some type of solution in the defensive front. Okay,
look at that.
We have not had any sacks in that game. No rush whatsoever. And on top of that, we have doggone defensive coverage mishaps. I mean, those are things that's already things that's going against you. And on top of that, the offense is turning the ball over. That's not a recipe for winning by a long stretch.
Let's transition to the Cowboys side of things on a macro level. Owner Jerry Jones